the first step toward the dream. By the time Cristiano Ronaldo was 12 years old, his talent had already reached a level that made people stop and watch in amazement. At his local club, Nacional, he had dazzled coaches and parents alike with his speed, dribbling, and unmatched control over the ball. It was becoming increasingly clear that he was not an ordinary child, he had the makings of something extraordinary. The question now was, where should he go next? Portugal had a few well-known football academies, but the most famous one was Sporting Lisbon's academy, known internationally for producing some of the country's finest talents. For Ronaldo, this was the gateway to his dream. Leaving home at just 12, at the tender age of 12, Ronaldo made the life-changing decision to leave behind his beloved island of Madeira and move to Lisbon. This was no small step. For a boy who had never lived away from his family, the thought of relocating to a completely new city with no parents, no siblings, and no familiar surroundings was both terrifying and exciting. His mother, Dolores, wept while sending him off. She knew her son had something special, but letting him go at such a young age broke her heart. Still, she believed in him. He will either become someone great, she said, or he will come back broken. Lisbon was overwhelming for the young boy. The bustling streets, the crowded academy, and the fast-paced life were completely different from the quiet and simple life of Madeira. At night, he often cried, missing his family, but every morning he reminded himself why he was there, to become a professional footballer. Life at Sporting Lisbon Academy. The academy was a place of discipline, hard work, and fierce competition. Training sessions were tough, sometimes lasting 4 hours, and the demands on the boys were intense. They were expected not only to sharpen their technical football skills, but also to maintain top physical fitness and follow strict dietary rules. Most of the boys who joined the academy were 15 or 16 years old. Ronaldo was just 12, the youngest among them. He was often teased for his accent since people from Madeira spoke differently and some laughed at his skinny frame. But Ronaldo's resilience was unmatched. While others would rest after training, Ronaldo stayed behind to practice his dribbles, free kicks, and speed drills. He was obsessed with improvement. He wanted to prove to everyone, his coaches, his teammates, and himself, that he belonged. A major health scare. At the age of 15, Ronaldo faced one of the biggest challenges of his life. Doctors discovered that he had a condition known as tachycardia, an irregular heartbeat that could potentially end his career before it even started. For a young boy whose life revolved around football, this was devastating news. The doctors advised surgery. It was a risky procedure, but without it, he would never be allowed to play football again. His mother prayed, his family worried, but Ronaldo showed remarkable courage. The surgery was performed successfully, and within weeks he was back on the training pitch, stronger and hungrier than ever. This incident changed him deeply. He realized how fragile life could be, and from then on he swore to give everything he had to football, rising above the rest. Ronaldo's dedication began to show in spectacular ways. His pace was unmatched. He could sprint down the wing faster than defenders could react. His footwork dazzled everyone. Coaches often stopped training sessions just to watch him dribble past older, stronger boys with ease. One of his early coaches later recalled, Ronaldo wasn't just good, he was obsessed. He would train until he could barely stand, always demanding more from himself. We knew we were witnessing something rare. Soon he climbed rapidly through Sporting's youth ranks, playing in multiple age groups in the same season. By 16, he was already training with the reserves. By 2002, At just 17 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo made his debut for Sporting Lisbon's senior team. The dream becoming real, that debut marked the beginning of Ronaldo's professional career. For the boy who had left Madeira at 12 with tears in his eyes and fire in his heart, this was the first major milestone. He was no longer just a promising kid, he was now a professional footballer playing at the highest level in Portugal.